Hey guys, this is Lisa with Geek Girl Finds. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. This video is days late. I think it's Wednesday. And I was supposed to do this video on Monday, but this is going to be my update video on my experience with intermittent fasting mixed with the ketogenic diet. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we get started, if you're not following me, please make sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit the like, please, while you're here, and also ring that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So last week ended my third week doing the intermittent fasting mixed with the keto diet, ketogenic diet. And so here are things that I noticed in the third week. It feels like second week, but I don't know. It's all going by so fast. So one thing I noticed, which was a little bit alarming at first, is I did notice the scale wasn't shifting in the direction I wanted it to, as much as I wanted it to. For the whole week, I only lost maybe 3 pounds, but I did not let that, get me dismayed about anything, because after I got over the horror of that, I started noticing my clothes and just kind of, the way your body feels, and, in clothes, or just when you're showering, you're like, oh, well, my neck feels thinner, or, sitting around and I'm like, I can see bones on my hands, things I didn't see before or notice. I noticed changes, subtle little changes, but they really added up. It's almost like my body composition started changing. So I'm going to take that as a huge win. So because sometimes, I'm working out, so there's the muscle part of it. So sometimes there's not probably always going to be those like drastic, weight loss that I had. What was it, 8 pounds the first week and 8 pounds the second week, total of 16. That's kind of unheard of. So I'm not expecting that. So, but I was glad that I was in tuned enough with myself to pay attention to the other things and not let that get me discouraged. But yeah, this last week, I definitely focused on more clean foods. I even bought bone broth and tried that, and I enjoyed it. It's like licking a salt lick, but in this diet, you need a lot of salt, so to keep your electrolytes up, or living this way, hydration is key all the time. But I noticed, I feel like my skin's improving. Even Jason made a comment. My skin doesn't also feel as dry as it normally did. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something with my hormones that are changing. Doing the intermittent fasting, the ketogenic diet was working great on its own, but something about, doing the intermittent fasting, or even just the longer term fast, is seeming to do something to really ramp up the results that I've been experiencing. So not complaining there. Overall mood is great. I have a really good outlook on life right now, and I'm feeling very positive. I have just stupid amounts of energy, which unfortunately is a side effect. There's a little bit of a sleepless night here and there, and I have had to find myself just taking a 30-minute snooze during the day, because I might start feeling a little bogged down, especially during a fast. Now, as far as fasting is going, last week I did a 24-hour fast, and then most of the days I did, during the weekdays, I did 19 hours fast and a 6-hour eating window. And I'm not having any issues with that. I mean, yeah, towards the end, before it's time to eat, yeah, I'm getting hungry and I'm thinking about food. But that's okay, because that gives me time to pull up, I mentioned before, I use the Carb Manager app. That gives me time to get on there, really lay out what I'm going to be eating, make sure my macros look okay, make sure I'm getting all my nutritional requirements in. And as far as the per day calories, I'm ranging anywhere from 1050 to 1150 on the calories. And carbs, if you're counting carbs, I'm always usually under 13. There was a few days I started trying mustard greens because I heard about all the great health benefits of it, and very friendly for the low carb diet, and helps me get my greens in another way than I was doing. I was really tired of eating spring mix and spinach. Needed to switch up my game a little bit. So that did kind of ramp up my carb count, but I'm, like I said in my last video, I'm not, as long as my carbs are in check, I'm okay. But before, I was only hitting maybe 9 or 10 grams of carbs a day. But a lot of the issue there is I don't think I was getting enough of my leafy green vegetables in, things that I need, and all the vitamins and nutrients that I can get from those things. So I'm having to kind of reprogram myself and go, Lisa, it's okay. Those do have some carbs, but it's fine. It's going to be okay. So yes, so my carb count is a little bit higher than it was. I think yesterday it was right at 23. But I'm adding in, I want to make sure I'm getting all those great antioxidants from blueberries and strawberries, and they're in season right now, and plus they're on sale, so I've been buying them and freezing them, and that way I can have them at these fantastic prices to also enjoy in the winter. Or the coming months or whatever. I don't know when in the world it'll be winter here in Houston. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with things. I'm sorry I'm kind of bland today. I just came back from swimming laps at the YMCA, and a little pink, a little sunburned, but that's okay. I was outside, I was exercising, and it was very relaxing. I enjoy it so much. And I found out that the pool is open through the winter time. It's heated, so that was an added bonus, because as I was swimming today and staring at the sun and the clouds, I was like, this is all going to be over soon. Because I work out at home, but exercising on a bike or doing any sort of calisthenics or, training of any kind at home, it gets a little boring. Sometimes you need to be outside. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with things. This week I am doing OMAD all week. I'm trying to really focus on that. So this is my plan. So I'm going to be doing the 1 meal a day, obviously, along with the ketogenic diet. And I'm going to do that Monday through Friday. And then I'm just going to eat regular keto, non-fasting on the weekends. I find, from what I'm noticing, it seems really hard on the weekends because we get up at weird times and we don't have that regimented schedule that we have during the week where it's easy to adhere to something. So since weekends are kind of silly, I'm not going to be killing myself on the weekends to keep up with that. But yeah, I'm just going to do it for the week, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. So what I'm doing is, basically 23 hours, no eating, and I'm giving myself 1 hour to eat, which, oh my God, to try to get the minimum amount of calories and vegetables I need in, 1,000 to 1,200 calories, and eat it in 1 hour is just stupid. It's a challenge. Now that's a challenge. The not eating for 23 hours is really not a challenge. It's actually becoming pretty easy. But yeah, so that's where I'm at, and I had some friends reach out to me on other social media and through email asking how to get into the ketogenic diet. So I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow discussing how I did it and what seemed to work for me. So if you like, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you can get, a reminder when that gets posted if you're interested. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.